welcome back to Encounter Proposal, the podcast where two friends make a hypothetical tabletop game one misstep at a time. As always, I'm your Game Master Kyle, joined of course by our very own Critical Failure.
Hello, I'm Will. I'm still here. Welcome to
We're still
officially,
here.
officially welcome to 2024.
2024, the number changed.
Big number change. The
Yippee!
Julius Caesar is furious about it
No! Wait, why would he be mad about it?
because we stopped using his calendar. I think we're on Greg's now.
What?
We're on the Gregorian calendar. Sausage rolls are half price or some shit.
Yippee!
Yippee! How are you, man? How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How are you doing? How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good. I had a nice time. I got
Oh.
not really tabletops. I got dice. I got a dice tower. I got
Ooh, I want to
some
dice
board
tower.
games that I wanted. I got one called Cartographer, which I love, so good, and I'm going to pinch stuff from
Yes.
its design. Um,
Oh, that's a good idea.
just like aesthetics, just
Hmm.
gorgeous.
What is cartographer?
Oh,
Give us a little breakdown.
so you draw a card. It gives you a shape of like how far you like. Oh, you can draw a farm or a lake in this shape on your map, and then you draw it on the map. And at the end of each season, you get points for different formations of land. So like sometimes summer wants you to have rivers next to mountains. Sometimes it's different to that. So it's very fun. If you like drawing D&D maps, if you like making your maps for games, it's that, but you get to do it on your own for fun or with other
Oh, that's
people.
kind of funky. That's fun that it like waits until like you're like yielding crops in a weird way. Like
Yeah,
a certain season rewards you for that sounds really fun. I
and
want to try that.
if you're playing with other people and you draw like null invasion, you give your map to someone else and they draw nulls on it. you just have
Oh
to
my
just have to
god.
fucking deal with that now. It's like I hope
Oh
you
my
weren't
god.
planning any sort of transport infrastructure because there are nulls.
Knolls everywhere.
I'm
I
sorry, there's
ain't
no
a
bus
people.
lane anymore because of the goblins.
Thank God. Oh my god, the amount of bus lane fines I've had, ridiculous.
Stop driving in them.
The this look,
They're
if
so
it's
inviting.
my if it's my immediate area, it's fine. But if it's like Bristol's all not that anybody cares about me being mad at the roads, but Bristol's all fucking bus lanes and bike lanes. I just let us drive places. Look, I
Hey,
hate
you're
killing the
like the
environment as
opposite
much
of
as the next
people. It's like
person.
big road propaganda. You're all for it. you love big road.
New year, new me. I actually think that we should emit more carbon
I
emissions.
think that cities should be built for cars, and I don't understand why people are there.
No, it is very nice. It is very nice that Bristol is actually trying.
Yeah, I think more places should be like Milton Keynes, which is like a roundabout full of roundabouts.
Oh, oh God, I think I've heard about that. I haven't been. I should
Uh,
go. I should make the pilgrimage.
you should make, yeah, every British person has to drive there who's eligible
Yeah,
to drive, and you have to do
I
the
have so
12
many.
roundabouts. Dante's Inferno roundabout.
Let's round about this.
Back on
We're
track.
gonna
How
yeah.
what did you get for
What did I get
Crimbo?
for Christmas? I also got dice. I hope everybody got dice for Christmas. As a big,
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone got dice.
as a big up for Christmas. I hope everyone got dice. Are we still with it? I got Root. Oh my god, I love this game. I got Root for Christmas. Root, the role-playing
That's
game.
the little guy one.
The little guy one. It's
The little guy. Hey, it is.
it's so no, it is. You're right. It's so cute. You can play as a badger, a fox, a beaver. You can play as anything. So one of the insane things about this game is that so far, from what I can tell, there's no race abilities. I don't think that races are marked down. I don't think there's like a list that you can pick from. You just say an animal and you say that you are that animal, and
Oh,
common
squid.
common sense dictates what that animal can and can't do. You have to pick a land-based
Squid.
animal so that you don't have to describe how they could
Fuck.
breathe on land, and then you can't pick
Shit.
anything bigger than a wolf.
Um, Armadillo.
Armadillo, you would be able to curl up in a ball. You'd be very strong. You'd be very like hardy. Uh,
Oh, I can be in the Venom movie.
yeah, no. Oh my god, I've been playing so much Spider-Man. Please don't get me on another tangent.
Don't never get me on the Venom tangent.
Never
I
get
can
me
talk
on.
about
They refuse to.
how much I hate those.
They refuse to call him Venom because they've already said Venom a lot in these games because of Miles. So it's so confusing to be like, my Venom's wanna.
Wait, he's not called. They don't call him Venom in this one.
They haven't yet. I haven't finished it, and he's just shown up. So maybe they'll
Okay.
get
They
round to
call him
it.
like. What do they call it? They call him like the Goop Man, the symbiote,
I don't want to spoil the story for you.
Tom Holland,
They call
but
him Tom
scary.
Hardy. No, he's just called like. How much do you know about the?
They call him. Do they call him by whoever's wearing it?
Yeah, kind of. They just call it a suit for a while,
Oh,
and then
okay, that's
no,
fair.
it's so
I guess it is.
it's a very good story. It's really well done. Great game. It didn't deserve Game of the Year. Okay, everybody who complained about that, it was Baldur's Gate. Sorry, like, just
Ooh, hot take.
it's not a hot take though. Everyone's like, oh, this looks. No, I'm not getting into it. Baldur's Gate, amazing game. Spider Man, also a very good game. Uh,
I don't know what my game of the year would be.
Mine's Baldur's Gate.
Was Death's Door this year?
Was Death Door this year? I don't think it was. I think that was last year because it would have been in the
If
Indie
Death's Door
Awards.
was this. Oh, it would have been. Fuck. Mortal Kombat 1. That shit's so good.
That's fair. I think that won Fighting Game of the Year.
I don't think it did. I think they gave it to Street Fighter.
It's between those two. I feel like the Honkai Star Rail guys just like pump out a game for each genre so that they can like reap some rewards. And then they just have like a massive overseas market that bot swarm the holes to anyway. It's a thing that happened like 2 years ago. Um yeah, oh my god, Root's so cute. Oh, it's so fun. I like that there's no like this is a list of races you can pick from. Like you're rewarded for playing within your like animal choice. So if you play like a possum and you play dead to get out of a scenario, you're like rewarded for that. And it's so good. There's so many possibilities with it. Like if you're a bird, you can just fly. It's just a thing you can do. Um I think
It just doesn't limit you.
yeah. It's so like rewarding. One of the things that's very interesting is there should be some art like flashing up on the screen.
Yep.
Um uh
Ooh, ah.
ooh.
Ooh.
One of the things that I find is so interesting about this game is it looks very cute. And it's so like deceptive in that way because it's so like dark. It's I've read the Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones, uh, RPG. This does, in my opinion, a much better job at that. It's Game of Thrones. If Game of Thrones was cute animals, it's
It's Game of Thrones.
yeah. So there's no
If I don't, okay.
go on.
No, no, no. I'm gonna let you explain
It's
because I'm
okay.
confused.
So it's a huge like political intrigue. Political intrigue. It's a huge like faction war. So there's the Irie, which is a big uh, group of like large eagles and birds, and they are all from like a singular collective. And then there's the Marquisate dynasty, and
Right.
they are like this huge sort of like collective of cats, and their main thing is that they kind of want to like they are the biggest political power, and they want to like take over as much as possible, and then they fight against another group that is just sort of like the denizens of the woods. So yeah, if you pick like a cat race or if you pick a flying race, you're going to be seen as being allied with those, and you're immediately going to be judged for it by every other like collective. And so like certain people are going to favor you more highly, and then other people are just like not going to want to deal with you. So you do have like notoriety with certain things. So like with the, I believe it's the Irie, if you play a cat at first, you have like an actual marker for each four of the what's the word, the big collectives, and the more you do with them, the more that little score goes up, and so the more favorable they'll be with you. But it can go down into a negative to where they will attack you on sight. It's
You get like you get little wanted posters.
genuinely, it's so it's so, I could run like so many games in this. It it's amazing. It's so well done. I I love it. I love it so much. It's so
It sounds
interesting.
really fun. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I want us to play it. I love that there's no pushback. And then I got the two book set, which there's also a snake cult and another faction that I can't remember, but snake cult. What, like, it's amazing.
Snake cult. Of course.
Obviously, I know.
Who else would form a cult but a snake cult?
I think the thing that I like the most is that you haven't got to buy like another book if you want to play a possum, or if you want to play a fox. You haven't got to play another book. It's just, here is the rules. If you want to play, I could be completely wrong. I'm gonna be so upset if I look further in this and it's like, oh, the snake people's stats are in so and so. But from what I've read so far, it's not the case.
And they ban a specific. No tigers.
Yeah, you
Not even if they're really small.
you could play a small type. So the reason that you can't play anything bigger
Smaller
than
than
a
a wolf.
wolf, because
Yeah.
if you wanted to play a bear, bears are seen as like, bears are like mindless threats. They're like an ogre attacking a fantasy village, so they're like a big troll. And then stuff like elk or deer are seen as like forest spirits, and then moose are like dragons. So moose are like real huge scary threats that will like stomp down villages.
Moose are like dragons is a very funny sentence.
That's the thing, it's so cute.
Moose are like dragons,
I also like the idea of this horrible troll that's like this gnawed like bear that's just got like mushrooms pushing up out of its like, out of its fur. It's got like maybe some teeth missing and like a scratched over eye, and it just destroys villages, and everybody's just sort of like, oh, it's been through again. It's just so rich to me anyway. And also you get to play as little
Describing
men.
a bear from the perspective of like a mouse.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that's the thing. It's so, yeah. If we end up doing it online, I think I'm gonna change the art style that Incarnate has. Oh, we both made maps with
Yeah.
Incarnate. That's like a, it's a very good
Yes.
little map making system online. You can use it fully for
Yeah, we
free.
recommend.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very quick if you want to like make maps during sessions. It's very quick to do so once you get used to it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's probably the fastest way. I know you use it during sessions. I'm too scared.
that's just if I need like woodland scenes. If I need like, you are traveling and I want like an interesting map. Sometimes I will just have. It's very quick to just like click fill on like a grass floor, put some trees in, and then put like debris down. And then when you get into Roll20, you can just chuck one way walls, and it makes for really interesting like cover rules, and that just makes encounters interesting on the road.
Yeah,
Very easy to just,
makes sense.
yeah, it's good.
To just very quickly get them in.
Yeah. Any other presents you would like to talk about? Any other board games you've maybe picked up?
Um, I played a lot of Wingspan over the holidays. I love Wingspan. Everyone should play Wingspan. It's good.
How,
Good game. They're making actually today they announced
I
Wormspan.
was literally just googling it as we were getting ready to like record, and I was about
And
to show you it.
you know we love worms at this
We do
podcast.
love worms. So yeah,
We love
worms
worms.
with
You can play
wings.
as
WORM Wormspan. We cannot wait for Wormspan to come out.
how long is your worm?
Yeah, it's out.
Check out with your friends. Which of
Wormspan.
your friends do you think has the longest worm?
Wormspan is about making the longest worm
Longest worm.
possible. Oh, I want to play
The board
Wormspan.
game. Worms, man. Make a big old worm.
Is Wormspan of? By the way, Worm WYRM. It's about dragons and it's gorgeous. I love the art that they've used as like the box. It's got antlers.
Yeah.
Love antlers. Um, is it official?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
It's official.
Oh, it's very nice. How does Wingspan work? I've never played it.
Oh, fuck, man.
No? Okay. Oh, cut this out.
Whoever's got the longest worm wins.
Whoever's got the longest worm wins. See, we're already beating Wingspan because our game,
Yeah.
10 seconds to describe.
Yeah.
Easy.
Worm equals victory. It's like life, really.
It mirrors life so well.
Speaking of mirroring life, we're meant to be talking about the Afflicted today.
We are.
But Kyle has an interjection that he won't be able to put down unless we deal with it.
What is this?
So there's gonna be like a content warning and like
a
a timestamp. We are gonna be talking about as 2024 arrives, the list of is it people who are known to have visited
yeah. So the flight logs of Epstein's
the
island.
flight logs of Epstein's Island,
Yes.
which I know doesn't seem like our bag, but honestly, we won't be able to move on until this is discussed.
We honestly need to like.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
One of the most horrific men has a bunch of friends, and all of them are going to be famous, and the list is going to get pushed back, and we just need to keep it in the public eye because you're going to see a lot of fucked news over the next couple of weeks as people in the news try and hide the fact that they're on the fucking list.
Yeah.
So just stay a little bit vigilant. We're going to talk about it just because it's happening and it's important, should be talked about, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, it could be pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Could be pretty funny though.
I
haven't seen it.
I'm trying my
See that?
best to find it now. So, names mentioned. A few names mentioned are Trump, Clinton, and Prince Andrew.
Obviously.
Yeah, no real surprises there. Really, a Taylor Swift ad on this?
Oh boy!
Really? We're talking about
Oh,
flights and you want to
20.
bring her up?
She loves flying, man.
She loves flying. A little bit too much.
She loves to fly.
I just want the list.
She hates the ground. Does Taylor Swift?
Oh,
She's actually half Swift. Not many people know that.
Oh, it's such a shame that so many people are gonna just fully skip this because of that. Not because of that.
Well, they're gonna skip. They're gonna be offended that
No, they're gonna
I'm
miss.
dissing
They're gonna
Taylor
miss
Swift.
such an amazing comment. That's what I mean.
Such a good comment as, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Taylor Swift was half bird?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good one. I think it's a really strong one.
Feminist icon and mass polluter Taylor Swift is a bird / caravan making company. Who's on there?
Oh God, I don't know. It's so fucking difficult to actually find this thing. As you can tell, trying to push it down as best they can. But yeah, Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton have been named.
I mean, that's obvious. A man who is specifically famous for being a nonce at a party once, and then covering it up really badly,
No.
and a man who is famous because he did a sexual act. What?
So, Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton, obviously. So, also named are a pop star and a magician.
A magician? It's not Teller, is it?
He's gonna make it
He's
all
not been keeping quiet for a
disappear.
reason.
No. No, they would have never found
He won't
him.
speak out of the things he's seen.
Go on, let's make a little game out of this. What pop star and what
Let's not make a
magician
game out of
would
this.
you like to guess?
What pop star do you think is a nonce?
Well, think is a
Chris?
no,
No.
no, more obvious.
More obviously a nonce.
The pop star.
Oh, MJ?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course he's there.
No, surprising no one. And then
Surprising no one.
people are still gonna be like, oh no, but no, he couldn't have done it. I loved Thriller.
I can't believe this list is coming out and it's just like the obvious.
Yeah.
It's like the usual suspects.
Jack
Just
the
like,
Ripper.
oh yeah, Rolf was there. Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's like Hannibal Lecter syndrome where it's like, oh yeah, Peter File was here.
Oh, oh, fuck.
Bucks Mids was here. Can't believe Bucks Mids did it.
Do you want to take a guess at which magician was on
Futch
there?
his children was there.
Go on, take a guess at which magician has been named.
Which magician? I don't know enough magicians.
Oh, it's David Copperfield.
Oh, more like David Copperfield.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Oh.
Ah. Hey, these jokes might not be good, but at least I'm not on a list of famous pedophiles.
Horrible. Honestly.
Really? Wow. That's not good because he was like a hypnotist. He's like the child catcher.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he was there. He like caught the children.
You want no, you can't make jokes about that. You can't. Horrible.
Hey, I think we're in too deep now.
Yeah. Sorry, there's not going to be an episode next week.
Yeah.
Both getting taken out. I can't find the.
We're gonna be cancelled. By the way, Dave Chappelle's got a new comedy special.
Oh no! Has he really?
Sorry, he does. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And he does a lot of jokes about the thing he's.
No
fucking...
way! Actually.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah.
I used to really like Dave Chappelle. I was young, but I used to really.
He is tanking that ship, but
he was very funny. Like
a lot of people are saying that it's not just his trans jokes that are bad in this one. He's like proper lost it.
Oh really? Like he's just not funny anymore, or
he's just not funny throughout it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his trans jokes were vile. They were unfunny and just disgusting. As someone who did find him very funny, like I've looked back and they just gross and just like I don't get why old men
transphobia.
Why do old men
transphobia is the fucking worst. Why do old men care? That's the fucking tagline of this podcast.
Yeah. Literally, that's this episode's tagline.
Yeah. Why do old men care?
Speaking of God, this is really tagging us. Old men. Did you see Dan from Dan and Phil's tweet about Ricky Gervais's special? Oh God. So good. It's like Ricky Gervais spent an entire special talking about how people have been raised to be scared of certain words, and then spends an entire special complaining about the word woke. He truly is the minority. Like, it's just I think I'm misquoting that, but it's so funny.
That is funny.
I like Dan. He's very funny.
Woke doesn't mean anything as well. I just want to say
yeah.
It's a nothing term. I would advise anyone who gets in an internet fight to do what I did recently when someone privately messaged me to tell me that transphobia doesn't exist. I changed the background theme on Instagram to the trans flag, so every message he sent in was like the trans flag.
What do you mean it doesn't exist? You sound pretty scared to me.
That's fucking terrifying.
That's what I commented right underneath your post.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked in the context of the thing that you said in that comment.
No, I just said that our Prime Minister's a transphobe.
Yeah, No, someone else got. Let me try and. I'm trying to
Is
find this tweet.
Rishi's not going to be on the list.
No, again,
He's
he's
not
on like the
invited to
B
parties.
island. He wasn't cool enough to get invited. Not that it's cool.
Not that it's cool, but I don't know where that was going. It's not as cool, but Rishi wouldn't be invited anyway. I don't know. Can we? What are they doing with the island?
What do you mean? What are they doing?
Is it a theme park now?
Uh, I don't
Is it
know.
like a FNAF location?
I saw someone say they should turn it into like a battle royale. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I saw. Oh god, I saw a really
We
bad.
should put all pedophiles there.
I saw a take and I don't know what to think of it. It was like, you people don't really care. You would have cared more if there were dogs being put down on the island, shit like that. And it's like, what is this? Who the fuck?
What? Yeah, what kind of take is that?
Yeah, it's very nice. There we go. Ricky Gervais says people evolved to be scared of words, and Netflix pay him to spend an entire hour complaining about the word woke. Truly, he is the most voiceless victim. There we go. Sorry for butchering that tweet originally.
We
'Cause
don't
it's
have
very...
one. We don't evolve to be scared of words. Words aren't. Okay, never mind. Fuck it.
Oh,
Fuck it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is the point where we stop talking about it because I have a
Yeah, we're
new
gonna claw
thing.
it back.
I don't know if we're
We're
drawing
gonna
it
claw it
back.
back.
Hello, welcome back. Sorry that you had to do a time skip to ignore all that bullshit.
Yeah, we understand.
We read a
Don't worry about
we
it.
read a funny tweet from Dan Howell, and it had the word people evolved. It had people evolved to be scared of words, and that just reminded me of a really dumb theory that I constantly see going around, and I hate it so much.
A game theory.
So a game theory, something else I hate seeing. No. So
That twat.
so you know,
Carl hates people. Carl hates internet personalities called
I
Matt.
hate them. Wait, why? Who? One of them bats are?
Mercer.
Oh, I do hate. I'm bleeping that
Sorry, twat person.
out. So there's a theory going around about skinwalkers. This is a rough one, and then we'll get on to something
Yes.
else. I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah.
So have you
Yeah.
seen this thing about
Like aliens that assume the aesthetic of a person that you know and potentially their voice.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're aliens. Normally they're like where it comes from,
Are
and
they cryptids?
yeah, I think they're undecrypted, but it comes from South American folklore or Native
Yeah, I believe
American.
it's a ranch that they were like, "Don't go here, it's haunted," and then some people bought it and they were like, "It's not haunted," and it really was. It's like they're the worst weeks of their
Wait,
lives.
what?
And someone else look into it because it's genuinely interesting. If you're interested in skinwalkers,
I don't know if I believe in haunting.
specifically, there's a ranch. I don't believe in hauntings. I did for 2 days.
Oh, that
I
was a
fully believe in ghosts for 2 days. That was a funny 2 days.
that was a funny 2 days, and we brought you back with then you believe in God,
And I was like, no,
and
actually,
you're back in the
I
room.
don't. Yeah, I think it's one of those like 2020, 2021 moments where I'd been inside for too long without any human communication. You know, the uni experience? I had no one to bounce my ideas off of, so when I emerged from my fucking cocoon with the belief in ghosts, you guys needed to bring me down.
Unless other people started uni in 2020, no one is going to be able to sympathize.
No one's gonna relate
Yeah.
to someone who is like vehemently non-spiritual, emerging from his room with his fucking baffling
I've
truth.
found
Sorry, yeah.
God. So there's a theory going around that the reason that we are scared of the uncanny valley, and the reason that our brain can like discern the uncanny valley, is because at one point in our lives in history, we there was a creature that was able to poorly mimic people, and that's obviously why we're scared of the uncanny valley, because we're actually scared of skinwalkers. False.
Uh-huh.
So
That's a,
false. I
so full,
I hate it so
so
much. I
incorrect.
hate I hate that theory so much, and I see it all the time. It's so frustrating to listen to.
That's someone who's just discovered the uncanny
Yeah,
valley. Like
yeah.
I know exactly why this
I
happened.
know exactly what. I think I know what this is. And then they just continue
I
to
didn't know it.
spurt out the same shit that everyone else talks about with it. No, I just keep
No
hearing
one's ever
that
thought
one,
of this
and I'm
before.
tired of seeing. I'm tired of hearing like the reverbed piano person sat in their bedroom behind like or in front of like LED
You will not believe.
neon lights, and then yeah, them just like staring at the camera and just you would not believe what I have just found out. It's just yeah.
My skin. Mr. Cadbury's cuts off his fingers to put in the Cadbury's finger box.
There are so Instagram Reels in general is insane. The amount of like, if you just watch
It's
like
nuts.
2 or 3 Skinwalker Reels, you will not get rid of them. There's one guy who is like, everyone told me not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. And then he just takes like an electric bike and goes out into the forest and screams Skinwalker. And he's like, and someone screamed back. Like, yeah, because there's some freak with an e-scooter in the forest
Yes, I'm going
screaming
outside.
Skinwalker.
It was me. I called back and I was like, I hardly skin Noah.
like what? What do you expect me to say in retort to this shit?
You're so brave. What a brave king.
Go off, King. But
Go
yeah,
off, queen.
that's enough of
Honestly.
my tangents. Maybe we put another timestamp for Skinwalker
Another
tangents.
time stamp.
Nope.
Welcome to the podcast about the class Afflicted.
Yes,
Now, I believe we discussed it off pod,
we did
but the idea for mana in the boxes has changed slightly.
a little bit.
In the
Yeah.
Yeah, in that now they take up physical space a bit like an inventory management system, and it'll be a lot clearer. I think next week or the week after when we run a encounter, and we'll have the sheets on the screen.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have like a rough idea of what you're gonna be using.
Yeah, like the earliest draft because you are watching us do it live.
We're trying our
Fuck it,
best.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I have some ideas for the afflicted that pertain to the boxes.
Oh, okay.
So, if do you want to give us a quick rundown of what the afflicted is, or do you want me to do that?
I got it. So, our basic idea with the afflicted is that they are, or the whole basis of their character is that they are cursed. So, kind of in the idea of lycanthropy, however you want to say it. The idea is that it's kind of like your vampire or your werewolf. It's this curse that physically changes you. And I think the idea mechanically was that it'll allow you to have two separate sort of sheets so that you'll have like your base form that you'll get sort of certain abilities. Maybe you've learnt to like understand the kind of creature that you are, and so you have a good maybe hunting sense or something, not fully uh, fleshed out, but we talked about like the other form would be like a werewolf, so you'd sort of change your sheet over then to one with maybe like a heightened jump and like a strong attack. Or we even talked about you turning into a puppet or turning into a real boy if you were the puppet, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The afflictions are like strange. And
yes,
yeah, we were thinking about getting a separate sheet for both combat encounters and non-combat stuff.
yes, yeah.
So your afflicted form would have a different set of attack boxes for like encounter boxes, also a different set of like probably can't get scared in the same way. Probably is inducing its fear number onto other people.
Yes, yeah.
Like it's producing fear rather than feeling it. That could be cool.
Yeah, I think it's very
Did you want
cool.
I think you said originally you wanted some sort of like moon tracker that then would sort of moon would just be the generalization of it, but for
Yeah,
tracking
like
when you shift.
I think personally, because I'm in a campaign currently where I'm tracking moon cycles, and on top of everything else, it became so difficult I had to blow up the moon. So I didn't have to. It was.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh fuck. Um,
The moon became too much to handle.
The moon became so much to handle, I just blew it up. So yeah, it's tough. On top of everything else, counting the days of a month, I feel like if that's the kind of game you enjoy, go for it. It's not the kind of game I enjoy. Like,
I more meant like a meter for when you shift without your control.
yes, yeah, yeah. So I was thinking like doing away with any calendar based tracking and yeah, keeping it on like a fear scale. So it's sort of like I'm trying to think of an example where fear sort of takes over and allows that sort of thing to happen. I'm trying to think of
Well, I'm thinking Hulk. I know it's not
yes,
fear. It's extreme emotion.
yeah. No, Hulk's such
But
a good
Hulk,
like example though because I think it would be like that. I yeah yeah yeah. Yeah. So having sort of like because we have a fear system in place for everyone, I believe we said,
yes,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. The fear stuff's gonna largely come from backgrounds, but yes, we
Yeah.
do.
So you can choose to transform at any time, but the more scared you are, I think the stronger the like transformation could be.
Yeah, I think it might increase like a dice roll to like increase the likelihood that it just happens
Yes.
without you wanting it to.
Yeah, I also like the idea of the actual like physical form to be different too. So like
Yeah,
I have such a like strong idea for the puppet one. So
yeah.
I there's an animation I don't know if you've seen from Meat Canyon that's like a 3D animation about Pinocchio.
I have seen this. Yes,
Yeah, so I'm thinking like
an
the
image from it will pop up on the screen.
yes, I'll find something of it. It's very good animation. Go watch it. But yeah, something like that. Something like maybe your first transformation you just turn into like regular boy and you're like maybe harder to hit and you move around and stuff. But the more that your like fear scales up, the more that becomes like an actual like attack uh form. So like maybe the werewolf one, your first one is like wolf, and then it slowly becomes like the crying wolf that is seen in all like the Sigma pages.
Yeah, like a terrifying, huge. It becomes like a furry.
That's the thing I realized as soon as I started describing it. I'm like, oh. But
It
yeah,
becomes. It's hot this time.
it
No,
becomes really awful.
no,
What have we done?
no hot all.
What have we done?
Because I'm thinking like Jekyll and Hyde. I'm thinking afflicted with maybe like a cyborg part or like a you've got your Tin Man arm or some shit like that. That could be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Um, afflicted by like maybe you're possessed. Maybe you don't die. Maybe you've got your werewolf, obviously lycanthropy. I know you wanted to be able to just like pick any animal and be like, "That's my lycanthropy.
Ah, I do.
I'm a mouse now."
I'm a man. That might be a bit busted. I'm a moose, and you just absolutely rampage.
Yeah,
Moose is scary.
compared to the stuff we have in our world, yeah, moose are pretty strong.
Yeah. Google the scale of a moose if you haven't.
Oh, I know how big a moose is. I've seen
I
moose.
just you've seen. Oh, I think I've seen one. They are big.
I've seen moose.
You've seen moose. Where have you seen moose?
I was in Canada. I saw wild moose.
Oh, their hometown.
Yeah, where they live.
Yeah.
Every moose is in Canada.
Every moose is in Canada, and sometimes they just like hop on a Ryanair to get over you.
They swim.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They legitimately do.
Is it?
Like camels.
Is this why people are scared of the ocean?
This is why people moose are there. I didn't realize you had this big fear of moose.
No, I like moose. I want to pet a moose, and I think that's why.
The apex predator. It's why humans fear the ocean. Actually, humans fear the ocean because somewhere deep in our
No,
ancestry, there used to be people who looked like the ocean.
no, no! It's not true. It's not true. We evolved to be scared of. Actually, we used to drown in our
I still
earlier
love
life,
drowning.
and we've evolved to know.
We evolved to know that water bad.
Yeah. We've truly become the apex. I like the.
Reflected with being a Sigma.
I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, it is so interesting that there's no real like animal that poses like a real threat to us like living anymore, because it's like before, like other animals used to be kind of like, in the stone age, because the best thing we had was a stick, and now we have a big metal circle that can just like demolish a whole city. And so
I don't know.
it's
I think the difference is that like now if you put me in the wild, any animal can kill me. But if you give me an atomic bomb, I will kill everyone
yeah,
alive. Like we shouldn't have that dichotomy going on.
yeah, it's where do
You're
you
right.
rank in the, sorry to fully
Where do
demolish
I
this
rank?
again, yeah, where do you rank in the the chart with the animals, where it's like that the yes or no thing, where it's like, oh, do you think you could fight so and so animal, and it like slowly scales up, where do you sit?
Oh, and like every alpha podcast is like, I could probably kill I could probably kill Godzilla's dad.
If I get like
Couple reps in.
King Kong on a good day, if I can just get him in a headlock, I could
You know,
really.
because I reckon I could get him. I reckon I could go from behind. I can't beat up a child.
I
I'd lose. A
think
child human.
I,
How low down?
I
Yeah.
think people underestimate cats. Honestly,
Cat?
yeah, you've never been bitten by a cat if you think you can beat a cat in a fight.
Yeah, but I've also never tried to like kill a cat. I think I could do it.
I don't know. They're rough. They're like they.
Your fucking line is cat. I thought I was gonna
No, no, no,
lose
no,
this
no,
because
no, no,
I'm
no. I think people trying to get much higher than cat are also wrong though. I haven't got the heart for it.
right.
I'm
Much
gonna
higher.
put that
No,
out there right
you don't
now.
want to see any animal in pain. Anyone
God.
going much higher than cat.
What? Don't laugh at me.
It's so funny.
Um.
I was expecting the bar to be so
Okay.
much higher.
Okay. Okay. So. Oh, that's so mean. That is so mean. So the first one is goose. 14% of people. Wait.
I could. No, no.
This has to be
I'm not.
backwards.
I think most of my fear of like swans
Hmm.
attacking me comes rooted based in my just like general fear that everything is trying to kill me at all times, and that I don't think I think if a goose attacked me, I'd have to kill it. I think that's part of my fear. So I think I could.
I. So.
I think I've only got lethal force though. It's the only thing.
So.
I don't know how you incapacitate a goose.
Which animals would you win in a fight? Why would you whittle it? According to Americans,
Huh?
respondents were asked to choose the animal which would win in a series of head-to-head matchups. Figures shown are percentages. Oh wait, no, this is supposed to be. Oh god, people.
I reckon that I reckon that I lose to most animals that eat meat
Okay,
in any capacity.
so
But I reckon most herbivores I've got.
do you think?
Unless you're talking about a fucking cattle, nah. I can't kill a cow. Are you kidding me?
No, I couldn't kill a cat. This. Oh,
They're fucking huge, dude.
I'm trying to find the.
Cow tipping, not a real thing. Fly tipping,
Okay, so
way easy.
70%
joke
of
for my
people said they
farmers
could
out
beat
there.
a rat in a fight. Why not 100%?
Who are these 30 people that are like, oh man?
Me. I'm gonna say me.
I mean, a rat did once chase my uncle to his door and then like bang on the door.
Oh my
I think bang might have been an exaggeration, but it was there.
House cat. 60%.
See, this is where you're like
No, I don't. I
against.
think. See, goose is higher than them. Only about 50% of people said they could beat a goose in a fight. I'm going off of the British ones, by the way.
I
'Cause
don't think I could be a goose in a fight.
no, yeah, exactly. I don't.
I think I could kill a goose, but if we're both aware it's a fight, I don't think I can do it.
40% said medium-sized dog. I need to know what people's understanding of medium is, because
Yeah,
like not even dog
I don't think I could.
products know
I
medium.
couldn't kill a dog just
No.
out of
No, but even
you
like
know.
I think this is like if you need to in a fight to the death. Have you ever
Oh yeah.
seen like a medium size? Like my friend has two Sharpays. They I'd consider them small
Oh,
dogs.
from my school musical.
Yeah, sure. They're like those are two. Hello, Elliot. By the way, so he has two Sharpays. They aren't huge dogs. I'd say they're about medium. I would
You
not win
reckon
the
you could
fight.
you could
No,
beat
I
the shit out of
no,
Elliot's dog?
not a chance. Those are like walking tanks. They like
My worry is I think if a dog bit me that I'd kick it and it would die, and that's like a sad thought I had.
no. That dog's getting back up. Like there's not.
Let's get it back
I
up.
don't even know if
I
you're
wear
knocking it down
steel
with a kick.
cat boots.
If you got a boot on, maybe.
Yeah, I'm kicking it barefoot. Wait, do we have to fight these in like naked? Because that's their
No,
ground.
my Timberlands, please, they help me
I think
fight.
I lose every fight if I'm naked.
Okay,
I don't think there's an animal I could beat up without clothes on.
tell me where the sense in this is. Large dog was what did I say? Oh no, medium dog is 40%. Eagle is next, and it immediately drops down to 20%.
I don't think I could kill an eagle because it's so far away.
Yeah, no.
I think that would be difficult.
Do you
I
know?
reckon it's more patient than me as well.
Have you seen that?
I reckon I'd forget I was in the fight and it would fucking kill me.
You forget it's away for long
I
enough that
reckon-
your object permanence
Yeah.
just erases it.
It flies away and it plans for like a month and then it fucking swoops down and kills him.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh god. Large
I
dog.
reckon
is
I
next.
get outwitted. I reckon I get outwitted by an eagle.
You think? I think so. I mean, they know to like drop their prey off of like cliffs, and they're just like
Yeah.
drag it back up to the top and try again.
There's that one bald guy that died because a fucking is it a kestrel thought that his head was a rock and dropped the fucking turtle
Oh
on
my god! Oh my god!
him. He's ate shit.
What shape is your?
That might be
head?
a fucking that might be a a wives' tale from Wiltshire, but I believe it.
How much are they like trying to fearmonger Castro?
I don't know. We had that fucking guy fall out the sky in Salisbury.
Oh, that was you as well. Oh, man, you've not had the best luck, have you?
Yeah,
I literally
this
mentioned that
poor
you were...
woman was sunbathing.
I mentioned
her
to my
garden.
parents that you were from Salisbury. My mum was like, "Isn't that that place with the?" And I was like, "Yep, the Novichok."
Yep. Yeah, it's the Novichok place.
Yay! Yeah, because they have.
Come and try Nova chocolate. It's
Do you have that?
I'm trying to capitalize on it, man.
Oh god.
No, but you know what does exist?
What's-
Hey, if anyone knows of the fucking Salisbury poisonings from about like 6 years ago, 7 years ago
I'll
now.
put it up on screen.
And they made that BBC drama which was filmed in fucking Birmingham.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it cuts from like clearly Salisbury and no one's got a Wiltshire accent.
Oh my god.
But also, what does exist if you are interested in
Oh,
merchandise from it?
Exactly.
Russia made a fucking board game.
Let's check eBay.
Russia made a board game called Our Friends in Salisbury where you try and poison someone. By the way, they've still not admitted that they did it,
Oh my god. Have they not?
but they did get Hasbro on it. Yeah, no, they didn't.
Was it really Hasbro?
No, it was fucking whatever the Russian Hasbro is.
I don't want to make a joke.
No, because they're fucking poison you,
I
man.
was gonna say they've done it once. They know where you are.
They've done it twice. They did it to that fucking guy in a plane, and then we were like, hey, he had Novichok in his system. Did you do this, Russian government? And they were like, he did not like his tea that he drank. And I was like, huh? What do you mean it was in his tea? And why is your accent so bad?
Oh, it's called Our Guys in Salisbury. Why would they?
Our guys.
That's got to be a
You know,
bad
the guys they sent
translation,
to kill
right?
him. The guys they sent to kill him,
Our...
but never admitted to.
I wonder if you can buy it. Oh, it's not on
Man.
eBay. Do you think this is supposed to be on a list?
Oh, definitely.
Do you think?
This following searching Epstein's list.
Oh, fuck. No.
Who was on the island? How do I poison people?
Oh, I'm I'm so sorry there's not going to be an episode next week.
There's not gonna be an episode next week. Carl's in prison.
Oh,
Carl's in
Monopoly
a gulag,
Monopoly
and
Cornwall edition. Oh, I'm sorted. That's clearly
and
what I
Rishi's
wanted.
absolutely shut me up.
Oh god, you're locked away in London Tower.
Monopoly Cornwall edition.
Yeah, Monopoly Cornwall edition.
Do you know they don't have a Greg's?
No way. I refuse
According to
believe
Logo
this.
Board Game, they don't have a Greg's.
No, there's one in their services.
Does that count?
Yeah, it counts.
I
Oh,
remember when we went to the services and we got looked at like we were fucking crazy people because you were in, um, was it Boss Bitch on your shirt
oh,
and
broke
mushroom
bitch. Yeah,
covered trousers,
that was
broke
good.
bitch, and I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a necklace
Yeah, we
and
looked.
quite a while. And everyone in there was like the most EDL looking plumber.
We were the definition of tourism. We
Yeah.
were from there. That was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were. I'm gonna dress up our little tokens in that.
No, we had fucking what's the word? Artsy Germans come into work the other day, and that was
What
exciting.
does that mean?
Two guys came in. One of them was wearing like trousers that would be indistinguishable from a dress from a distance, and a
Ooh.
beautiful set of earrings. And the other guy was wearing like a Gucci suit
Oh.
and a tiger hat, like it was the head of a tiger just on his head.
Oh god, were they trying to
Um,
storm you?
And they were they were like fashionable Germans from like a cartoon.
I was
Like, do you
actually
have any
so
sense?
interested until you said Gucci.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you own Supreme.
One shirt. A
One shirt,
single shirt that I don't
A single
wear.
shirt. Yeah, that's true.
I will not be attacked for this. It's up on screen. It'll be obvious.
My mate has a fucking. I think he's got one of the bricks.
Oh,
Or a
really?
crowbar. It might be a crowbar. It might be a crowbar.
Oh no, I thought you said that they had like a throwing axe, or was that?
Oh shit! Yeah, there's a hatchet.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say he put it in his PC, right?
he put the hatchet in his PC. He just owns a crowbar. I remember now.
Oh, I don't want a crowbar.
When I first went to his house, he just had a crowbar there. And I was like, "What's that for?" And he's like, "Oh, decoration."
Wait, does that mean that anytime we buy
Cool,
Supreme,
man.
it's now a business expense?
No, we don't have a business card.
Let's go.
We have a business. We have a business Gmail.
Okay, it's a business expense.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. Go right to the government and be like, I'm an entertainer. I entertain one person every week with a podcast, and that person is the other person on the podcast.
Hey, no, we.
And the government will be like, "Hey, we're the other listener. The things you say about our politics."
We don't like what you said about that. No more next episode for you.
Then my next episode, they'll arrest you, and then they'll be like, "We got him. Now no one will hear that list of who was on the island. This was the last leak."
Welcome to the podcast. Perpetually one episode away from being cancelled.
Yeah. Again, go check out Dave Chappelle's new. Don't.
No. Oh, I'm gonna watch it for science.
It's just a joke about how cancelling isn't a thing that works. It's just a thing that right-wing people use to pretend that they're being attacked.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't believe you on that for a while.
no.
No, I was like, no, people.
Did
can
you
be
think that was one of my crazy things that I said?
Yeah, because you've said a few bits, and I was like, because
I said some shit.
no, because you've said a few bits. I don't know if this is for this right now, but I was like, no, woke's a word, because Childish Gambino says it sometimes.
Mm. Yeah, and his stand-up is impeccable.
What, Childish Gambino?
It's aged great.
No, it has. Oh yeah. Oh my bad. Yeah, but
Yeah, anyway.
but his music's so good. You attack him
Yeah,
again, I did.
woke is rooted in like Black American families. I believe it's like stay aware of like how you're behaving and how other people are treating you, and stay aware to how the police act and that kind of thing.
So
it's like
it-
being aware,
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
but
yeah.
it's been co-opted to be like it's actually woke what you're doing. I don't like it, and you're like, what? What? There are gay people in the show? No, it's just woke now. Huh? I can't say what I'm mad at because it makes me look bad. You're like, okay, dude.
you say you don't want to buy Supreme, right? But it's up on screen. Check that out.
How much would that cost?
Uh,
How much is that setting you aside?
what color do you want?
Different colors.
There's a pink one if you want it, and if you want
Can I have a
that
pink
in,
one? Can I have a pink
oh,
one?
there's a medium to large.
Please.
It's still available. £56, please.
Oh, that's not as bad as I was expecting, but also I won't spend that on
You
clothes. So
said you wanted it. There's an ugly beanie with
no,
an
business
eagle in
expense.
front of the logo you pay so much for.
That's very funny of them.
There's
Let's cover up the one reason this is expensive.
there's another ugly beanie. One thing you'll notice about Supreme is
Right.
that if you go on their website, it's only gonna be the nice colors sold out, and even those are
I've been
ugly.
afflicted, and I turn into a hype beast.
Oh no! Horrible. Oh, there's a really ugly bauble.
Does Supreme have a board game to like try and tie it back into the vodka?
That's a good point. They have dice. They have dice, and they're really
They have
ugly.
dice?
Yeah.
Wow, how much are the dice?
How much? Oh god. Okay.
£1,000 is absurd. £1,000.
Original
Probably pay more for each dot. I'm making
Supreme.
I'm making a reference to Sorry I've Got No Head. I don't know what that's for.
I don't think anyone's gonna get that.
I don't think anyone's getting that.
You know what? Because a lot of this is gonna get cut. Um,
Yeah. That's for my brother who's gonna watch this or listen to these in about 2 months.
There's one set of Supreme dice, and there is another set of Supreme dice. How much do you think each of those are?
I reckon that the second set is £100,
Okay.
and the first set is like £30.
Okay. The second set is £78.
Okay.
The first set is £130.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There's.
Oh, I just had a thought.
Go on.
I just was like, you ever panic about the fact that now stuff we say is on public record?
Not really. Why?
Because I just thought, I was like, oh yeah, my brother did say he was gonna like binge listen to these.
Oh. Yeah,
He said,
no,
like,
I'm aware. I stress whenever I mention something. I have to be like, but I also edit these, so whenever I sound bad, I just like flip it so that you're saying it.
That's true. He can do that. He uses deep fake of my voice
Yeah,
to make it
exactly.
sound like I say all the bad stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually not putting these anywhere. I'm uploading them straight into an AI so I can have conversations with you.
No. You can get my opinion on things.
Yeah, but you say it
Well, how do I have intellectual political discourse with someone while also calling them a twat?
exactly. Last
And
set,
he just
last set of dice. How much
yeah.
do you think they're worth?
And they're dice?
Yeah, they're dice. They unlock from that little cage. You let them free. They roam.
It's like an elf bar.
Yeah. Oh well, we need to get you off of these. You think
Sorry.
every square you see.
Every square I see is I got the Tetris effect. It's for like it's like honeycomb
Oh
crunch.
god, called popcorn eyes.
It's fair. I fucking oh man.
Oh.
Elf bars, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen anyone put in their mouth. I already thought that like a tiny vibrator bullet was funny enough
Wait,
from
what?
the original vape pens. It's kind of what they look like. They kind of look like whistles.
No, I see.
And then
That's true.
now they're like, I'm gonna stick a highlighter in my mouth,
I'm
and
gonna,
it's got a fucking LED on it.
I'm gonna grip a
I
24-volt
play
monster.
Fortnite.
It's the width of a bike handle.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna fillet that in a Costa.
Yeah.
How's your day doing?
The last set. How much?
Can I get an idea if they're the most expensive one or the least?
They're the most expensive one.
They're the most expensive one.
Yeah, it's
Jesus,
Supreme
are they
X Louis
150?
Vuitton.
Oh, of course, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, you know that other company that everybody has fake stuff of. Not that
I
I
like-
care. I don't know why I said it like that.
Not that I care.
I don't know. I just keep seeing it in work, and I'm like, oh.
Me when I see something I've bought, but it's cheaper than when I bought it. Come on,
Wait,
cool actually.
what?
Actually, cool that went on sale.
Oh god,
day after.
don't. Don't.
Not that I care. I don't even care.
It's so painful. That's why buying people Christmas presents is horrible, because like the company
Yeah.
will email you, be like, oh, do you remember this that you bought for Christmas? Half price. The last set, £1,850.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. For a set of red and white dice.
Fucking give it to. I was gonna say charity. I don't believe that. Give it to.
Don't believe it. Whoa. We have like 10
No, I just
minutes
don't.
left.
I don't believe that people would make that choice.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to think of a genuine one for people to do.
So you don't
To the
believe in
person, I can't say
people.
that. People might. I think that might actually come back to bite me in the ass. I was about to say something about where I work.
Oh, maybe not.
I'll tell you off pod. Anyway,
Okay.
somebody said that they don't think that charity's good and meant it. I was doing it as a bit.
What?
Give the money to me and Kyle, and
Thank you.
we'll invest in thing.
Yeah,
Hey, Kyle, I'm getting a phone call. Do you mind if I just wander off?
go for it.
So sorry.
It
Scam.
was a scam?
Yeah,
What was it?
I got scam called by fucking. It sounded like phone jacker. I don't know how
What
to
the fuck?
explain.
Go on.
O2 is giving away a wonderful, wonderful deal.
What the fuck?
O2 is giving away to all his customers. It's like, I'm not with O2. What is this call concerning? And he was like, are you with the Virgin Media? And I'm like, no. What is this call concerning? I respect him for going for a second one.
Oh my. Wait, you're gonna call what?
I'm getting called to Virgin Media.
No, I thought you were getting called
I
again.
can speak to
Like he
dead
was gonna
virgins.
call back and be like, "Are you?"
I'm the Virgin Medium. Who's gonna call back later and do a different voice and be like, I'm from Virgin Media.
Virgin Media.
I'm doing an amazing, brilliant call.
Oh my
Okay, man, thanks.
god.
He called me the Virgin Medium. I speak to dead virgins.
Oh, it's actually a subclass for our game.
It's a subclass. You can speak to Mary, Mother of Jesus.
Oh my god. So we are close to the end. We haven't really talked about the fanatic much, but we kind of have.
No. Okay, so one thing I want to clarify with the Fanatic.
Okay, go on.
I want their shape, the shape of the boxes that they put into the skill tree,
Mm-hmm.
to be inconvenient.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So everyone else will get squares. You might get a triangle one. You might get a star-shaped one. You might get a circle one.
Or like a corner one, like make them Tetris pieces.
Yeah, so like they only fit with other afflicted pieces.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Ignore my Tetris comment.
And then you could have an ability like maybe the villagers can change one of their boxes to be any shape that's the same area. So you'd turn a difficult one into a really convenient one.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think that would work.
Yeah, make
That
them
could be
like a
cool.
puzzle piece. I get you.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
And then maybe the one that you said where like you're turning into a puppet, it could be like buttons.
That's fun. I like
So it's
that.
circles for the puppet one, it's spiky for the werewolf one,
Yeah.
and maybe for your Jekyll and Hyde ones, it's like somewhere in between. You've got to fit a potion bottle in your fucking sheet.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that sounds fun though.
Because I do think that the afflicted, one of the subclasses could be like regulated. So it's to do with taking some form of cure every so often that lowers your like they're able to change their fear stat by drinking this potion.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think that's got something to it,
Yeah, no, I think that works really well.
whether or not it's that. Yeah, I think that's fun. Yeah, so that was my other point on the afflicted was that when everyone else is drawing boxes,
Mm-hmm.
so like say you're a frog folk and you've got like all of your stuff is boxes, and then suddenly out of nowhere, you've got like two triangles you have to fit in
Oh, yeah, I like that.
that are like transform at night or whatever.
Mm. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm excited. To
Because I had a similar thought for the what are they called? The fanatic,
Oh, okay.
where they could have boxes that like a box will just say the number 3, and then they'll have one that says like um, mental damage. And so you stick them together. So you've got like 3 mental damage, but you could also have like 3 added to your movement number or whatever.
Yeah.
So they make their own ones.
Oh, that is fun. I think that could work. I'm trying to think of like
But
more constructive stuff to say, but I just really like it.
I think we'll have to just make it off. Like a lot of this stuff's gonna have to be made off pod
Yeah, the more
because of
interesting
just the
stuff needs to be here. I think that like some of it's just like really crunchy, and so it's like
yeah. Here go the concepts, and then we'll go do the numbery stuff. I think.
yes.
And then in the coming weeks, I think we'll have a hypocrites next week or the week before this. I don't know.
I think one should have just gone.
Yep.
One should have just gone out. Hopefully you liked
And
Racist Garfield.
Racist Garfield.
I don't know if we can call it that.
I don't think we can call the episode. Whatever we end up calling the episode, we tried to call it Racist Garfield, and it didn't work.
It didn't work out at all.
I just don't like Mondays.
I
I really liked drawing that picture. You were right.
yeah. As soon as I saw the title, I knew that this was going to be a fun one because those ones they need to be fun. Because oh my god, we scrapped a whole one that just made me sad.
We scrapped the whole one because it's dark.
It's just
Yeah.
a dark timeline episode, not fun.
Yeah, that one can go with our rainy day episode of like maybe you'll get it.
Maybe you'll get it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and then hopefully we'll run an encounter with some sheets that will be on the screen. Depending how we want to run that, that could just be like a traditional D&D podcast, like action play, and then some discussion afterwards.
Yeah, that could work. We could do like a commentary over it.
Yeah, like director's or like as it goes, just be like that doesn't work, change it.
Ooh, yeah, that's
because then after that we have to deal with like enemy stats. We have to deal with the background stats. We're gonna so like class and background abilities will be after this. But obviously we're getting more tangent-y. So
yes, yeah,
which is good.
We've been pent up for a little minute, so this one's just a welcome back.
Yeah, I haven't actually spoken to Carl in person since 2013.
2013.
So this has been good.
Yeah.
You've had a lot to catch up on.
We have, which will probably bleed over to next episode. But yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for listening. Sorry if you had to skip the whole bit about Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Sorry for the Epstein cut.
Not to age this episode at all.
No. What, putting out the day after they came out? No, that's not dated.
No,
that's
not going to reflect badly in any amount of time.
No.
That's finger on the pulse journalism.
Exactly. That's the word I was looking for when I froze.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can tell.
Wait.
For people who don't know, Carl will sometimes just say the word stuff or thing in place of vital information in a sentence. And I've known him for long enough to know exactly what he means.
It's an excellent trait to have for a podcast.
It's really well. It's why I'm here. I'm more like translator.
I'm like thing, line, and it it works.
Yeah. So we're this week we're talking about thing and stuff.
Yeah, this week's gonna be stuff, thing, and stuff. The original edit. I actually have to like voice over most of my lines.
Yeah, Carl's not actually saying words. He's like reverse Swedish chef.
Yeah, pretty much. Swedish chef.
Where he beeps me, he unbeeps himself with new words.
Yeah, the Swedish chef edit's going to be next week unless the government gets to us first.
Yeah, unless we're killed, next week's episode is going to be purely Carl just going burger the entire episode.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I actually own the Swedish Chef Fun card. Apparently it's worth a lot of money.
It is.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, Funkos they make me angry.
They made me angry as well. I don't know why I have so many.
So many. Oh, I've become. Oh God, but I said I got mad in work the other day, and I was like, oh, the kids done playing with their landfill, and now they want to come and watch bloody Winky Wonky and making chocolate. Yeah.
It's so funny to think that people don't know what your job is.
Oh, I work in a cinema. Hoping not for long.
They want to come watch Winky Wonky. Anyway, I'm a solicitor.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Right. Take care, everyone. Don't answer to O2 calls. It's a scam.
Don't.
Bye.
O2 is a scam. Bye.